Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful and blessed day. And I'm wanting to take the time to go over with you things that I wish I knew when I started diamond painting. And I just want to jump right in there. Um, First thing is that every diamond painting comes with a basic kit like this, which this is the tray that you put your drills in, the pen, and then this is the wax that you pick them up with. So the reason why I'm bringing up that every kit comes with it is because I went out and bought a lot of extra things. And I'll show you an example of one. I got this from Craftably, and it's called the Ultimate Diamond Painters Kit. Let me zoom out a little bit. So, now, not everything that came in here is still in here because I've modified it. But, okay. So, if you look, I have all of these waxes. And that's just what's in this bag. If you look over here, this is more wax. And what fell was more wax. And more wax over here, if you take a look. So, that's just the wax that you're looking at. These are all tweezers. Craftably and both Diamond Art Club do give you the wire tweezers with every purchase that you make for the square kits. Usually the round kits don't come with them, but they did just give out the black. These are Craftably's new tweezers. They're now in purple because that's their color. And then these are actually Diamond Art Club, and they're in pink. So these here are they're macaroons, but if you unscrew them, there's more wax inside. So I'm saying all this to say that when you get your kits, you get everything that you need. There may be some extra things that you want to buy, but let me close this down because I want to show some other things that I have an excessive amount of. I recently posted in a group asking what to do with these because this, I don't know if you can see it from this angle, these are the pens that I have. And these aren't even all of them. Let me show you. Just want to take these out. These have a rubber band around it. Of course, they have the multi-placers on the back. These don't have a rubber band, but these are all pens that I acquired from getting just different diamond paintings from different places. And so these are just some things I'd say to think about if you want to go and buy like extra supplies. Here's what's most insane to me. Let me see if I can pick up a whole row of them. This is just one stack of the green trays that I got with each diamond painting I purchased. So that's more so just to kind of keep it in mind. So every kit comes with this basic. Depending on what the company is, they may also give you tweezers and they may also give you washi tape. So I just wanted to go over that. Don't feel like you need to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff because you get the basics of what you need. You may just want to buy some extra things. For instance, this right here is a light pad, and it helps when you put a diamond painting underneath it, over it. It lights it up from the bottom so you can clearly see what these numbers and labels are. Because sometimes if you're on a dark canvas, like let me show the other one I'm working on. Sometimes when you're looking at these darker colors, it's hard to make out what the symbols are, especially if you have a lot of symbols that look similar. So this being able to light up from the bottom helps with that, and it helps you from straining your eyes. So, excuse me. So that is one of the things that I knew about, is that You get so many kits with every purchase that you really don't need to go out and buy basic things unless, of course, like this is a bigger tray. On those large areas of one color, the big trays come in handy. Here's another tray, and then it has this that helps you pour your drills down from wherever you store them. So I just wanted to go over that. The next thing I want to go over is, if you can afford it, try to buy licensed artwork. That's making sure the artist gets credit for the artwork they put out. Not everybody can afford licensed work, because it is in some cases more expensive, $40, $50, $60. But before you buy from a company, see if you can research and find out if they provide licensed work. So the next thing is, you really should look into a storage solution that works for you. And let me show you just a few of mine. So this is one. This unicorn case, it came from Craftably. They had 4 colors, and I actually got 3 because they ran out of the purple. But this one it holds 54. It's a small little container on the top. And then this is 2 rows. So if I pull this out, it has the top and the bottom row, but these are the larger containers that you put them into. So this is just one. This is for one diamond painting, and typically what I do is I take the sticker out for whatever the painting is and put it in here so I know what it's for. So this is just one of the storage solutions. There's another one here, also from Craftably. So this is new that they have, and I really like this one, and I will tell you why. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, so this is what I do. So if you look and see, it's from Diamond Art Club, Miss Lola Dream, and these have these big tic-tac size containers that are square. Normally they're about half that size, but if you look in here, this is where I put all of the diamonds. And then, so sometimes when you get your diamonds, you'll get like multiple bags of the same color. So for me, rather than cutting them up and putting them in here, I just put it back here, and that way I know when I store these, I try to store 2, because the other one in here is the Island Babe. So this one is actually square and this is round, and then I turn the containers opposite ways. So the Lola Dream, they're all facing towards me. When we get to Island Babe, if you look at these, they're all facing away from me. So this is just some of the ways I came up with to store mine. But typically when you get into diamond painting, a lot of the kits come with these little small baggies. I'm trying to find the end of it. Okay, this is about the size of one of them. They come with these little small baggies, and you use this to put your diamonds in so that you can open up the storage case to use it to store another diamond painting. So that's another thing. So if you can, definitely look around and see if you can find a storage solution that works for you. Some people prefer the baggies. Some people prefer the containers. It just depends on what you find easiest to work with. The next thing, I would say try not working for more than an hour or so, because you're spending a long time looking down, and it can hurt your neck and your back when doing that. So try to find, if you can, designated time to work on it where you're not just sitting for hours and hours, because you can also get burnt out. Me, one of the things I do is, my daughter's homeschooled, so while she's doing her work, with the teacher, I have this, and I'm like diamond painting right next to her, but listening to make sure she pays attention because she's 5. And so that's another one. Also, make sure you find a comfortable workspace, because if you have a workspace that's not comfortable, you're not going to want to pull out your diamond paintings and paint with it. Not paint, place down your drills and all of that. One thing that I had to accept is that it is okay to work on more than one at the same time. Just because I'm doing this one by Craftably doesn't mean I can't do another one from Diamond Art Club or find another one from Craftably. And to me, I actually enjoy working on more than one, so you don't get burnt out on the same one looking at the same shapes and symbols. Another thing that I wish I would have known beforehand is the difference between doing circle diamond painting where the drills are round, and then this diamond painting, if you look, the drills are square. They lay differently on there. To me, the square ones kind of have more of a sparkle to them. But if you have if you have OCD where you need everything to line up exactly perfect, do not do the squares, because the squares are hard to line up perfect. You can get tools that can help you straighten it out, but sometimes you're going to have sometimes you're going to have those drills not lay down exactly where they should be. And that is something that will drive you crazy if you have really bad OCD. So that's just something to consider, round versus square. And also try not to have one that has too many colors. Like, this is a good one, because if you look right here, even though this is like maybe 5 or 6 different reds, majority of it is red. It's not what's called confetti heavy, when you have a lot of different colors in one spot, like say like right here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these different symbols in one area. And that's where you may see the term confetti heavy. And that basically means there's a lot of colors in one spot that's going to require you to pull out a bunch of different drills. Another thing to pay attention to is the diamond painting that you're purchasing. Is it a full, meaning like this one is the whole page? Is it a partial? Partial, I bought 2 partials and had no idea that I bought them. One of them is a breast cancer ribbon because my mom passed away from breast cancer. But only the ribbon for the breast cancer is the sticky part to put the drills on. The rest of it is just a plain canvas that's not sticky. And then cross stitch. Some of them actually come with cross stitch on it, so you just want to pay attention to see what you're looking at. What type of diamond painting is it? Because I've never done cross stitch, so if I would have bought one that was cross stitch, I would not have known what to do with it. And then just one last thing that I like to share is be prepared to drop your drills. It happens to everybody. I have knocked over so many trays of drills. It just happens. You sit it down, you take your tray, you sit it down, you reach for something, it'll go like this, and it'll flick over. Or you try to pull something from here, and it'll tip over this way. Be prepared to drop your drills, but the beautiful thing is that 9 times out of 10, they give you way more drills than you need. So hopefully the amount that you drop is not something that's going to impact your overall diamond painting where you have to go searching for them. But yes, be prepared to drop your drills and be prepared to find them everywhere. I've done it sitting in my recliner, and I didn't know drills fell on the side of me, so when I stood up, I had drills stuck to the side of my thigh. So I even saw one person say her husband pulled a drill out of her ear That one still intrigues me, but that's just a part of diamond painting. You're going to drop drills. Um, you're going to drop your pen into your drill tray. A lot of things can happen, but I just say get comfortable with the fact that you're going to drop your drills, because I've been diamond painting maybe close to a year now, and it still is a big pet peeve of mine when my drills go down. And I'm like, oh, it happens every time. My 5-year-old is like, Mommy, did you drop them again? That's how often I do it. But thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to me. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. And if nobody's told you that they love you today, I love you. Sending a heart your way. Have a good day.